we read about, it isn't just, forgiveness.
Right.
It's defined more like an absolute certainty, a guarantee of ultimate success, of glorification.
Exactly. And that roots versus branches idea is crucial. The roots represent God's unwavering eternal commitment,
Uh-huh.
which means the branches, that's our present struggles, maybe external threats, daily life, they can't actually compromise that final guaranteed outcome.
So we're looking at the foundation for that guarantee and, the defense of it.
Yes, precisely. We're examining the evidence for this guaranteed success, which exists before you even face the day-to-day challenges. And what's really fascinating, the foundation for this certainty is described as being rooted deep in God's eternal plan. Theologians often call it the golden chain of redemption.
Golden chain.
Yeah.
Okay. That involves things like foreknowledge, calling, justification.
Foreknowledge, predestination, calling, justification, and ultimately glorification. That sequence.
Right. That sounds, pretty theological, maybe a bit abstract for just success. How does that chain directly connect to this idea of a guaranteed outcome for someone listening?
Well, think of it less like a complex doctrine and more like legal evidence. The chain shows the process God initiated and is absolutely committed to finishing.
Okay.
The victory isn't just hoped for. It's framed as God's promise to see every step through for everyone he has called. The success is basically guaranteed by his commitment, not ours. It's locked in.
What really struck me reading this is how fast it shifts gears. It goes from this, eternal foundational idea straight into confrontation. It throws down this dramatic question. If God is for us, who can be against us? It's like it's daring any potential threat to argue with the certainty that was just established.
Exactly. It pulls it from the, let's say, court of eternity right into the courtroom of your present reality. And the defense it offers is powerful, coming in two main parts.
Okay, what's the first part?
First is the victory over condemnation. That's verses 33 and 34. The text basically says, who can even bring a charge?
Right.
No accusation can stick against God's chosen ones because Christ didn't just die for their sins, he was raised. That resurrection is presented as the ultimate undeniable proof. The debt is paid. Full stop.
Okay, so the final verdict is secure. But what about life? What about suffering, failure? The source material must address the feeling that circumstances can still derail everything, right?
It absolutely does. And that's the pivot to the second, maybe even broader defense. Victory over separation. It explicitly acknowledges the tough stuff, tribulation, distress, persecution, famine, danger, even violence.
Real world pain.
Yes, real world pain. But it denies these things the power to actually sever that foundational connection to God's love.
And the way it does that, the list it provides at the end is just so comprehensive. It feels like it's trying to cover every possible angle.
It really is. It's not just vague worries. It lists things like death, life, angels, rulers, powers.
Things present, things to come, height, depth.
Exactly. It's like a cosmic inventory.
Yeah.
The rhetorical force comes from trying to list everything created. The point is to leave no room for your mind to invent some other thing, some loophole that could still separate you.
It anticipates future anxiety.
It does. It shuts it down ahead of time.
Yeah.
The absolute final word, the ultimate certainty declared, is that nothing in all creation will be able to separate us from the love of God that is in Christ Jesus. So if we connect all this back to the big picture, the core insight for this mindset is actually quite simple, isn't it?
Yeah.
The battle's already won, the debt's fully paid, your final destination is guaranteed, and crucially, it's guaranteed by this external, unwavering commitment from God. The success is in the root, not dependent on how the branches are doing day to day.
So thinking about this, what does it practically mean for you listening right now? The source material really hammers home this idea of certainty. So maybe consider this. If that final outcome, your ultimate success and connection with God, is truly guaranteed by his unbreakable commitment, something no created thing can overturn, how might that certainty change the way you actually face challenges today? How does it affect your decisions right now?